make sure your cell is active. For this one, we're going to go to our conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and we want text that contains. It should say light green in your box, and then you want green fill with dark green text. And click OK. Alright, now we have our colors and they match up with what's up here, but now we still have to tell them what they mean. So click in E51 and enter bottom 10% in terms of sales increase. Click in E52 and you're going to type top 10% in terms of sales increase. Now we want to distinguish our cells with bottom 10% in terms of sales increase and top 10% in terms of sales increase. We want to distinguish them from the rest of our worksheet. So select E51 and E52, and in our cell style group, we're going to click the More button, and we want explanatory under the data and model group. You can click somewhere outside of it to deselect it. Next, we're going to talk about hiding worksheet data. What would be a good reason to hide data on your worksheet?
So people don't copy off you.
That could be one reason. Or like in this case, how we have to scroll so much to see all of it. If we really only need this one to see, we could hide the rest. Or we could hide whatever we don't need to see right now, just to make it easier, more appealing to the eye. All right, select rows 6 through 35.
How far do we go over?
You just select the rows. So you're going to select over by the numbers.
So just K again.
And then in our home tab, we're going to click the Format button in the Cells group, right here. We want to go to the Hide and Unhide. And we want to hide rows.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you can see over here on your rows, it jumps from 5 to 36. So you know that they're hidden. And the black line helps too. Alright, to unhide them, you'll select row 5 and 36. Then you go back to your Format button. We'll click Hide and Unhide, and this time you want to unhide rows. So then they're back on your page. Next, we're going to talk about formatting the worksheet for printing. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to view the page or the worksheet in a page layout view. Down here where you zoom, you have these 3 buttons. One is Normal, Page Layout, and Page Break View. We want Page Layout. And you can zoom out to 70%, and it's easier to see all of it then. Down here in the zoom section, there's 3 buttons: Normal, Page Layout, Page Break Preview. You want Page Layout and change it to 70%. We have this one column that's off of our page, so we're going to change our page layout to our orientation to landscape. To do that, you're going to go to Page Layout, Orientation, and then select landscape. It shows you what's going to be printed on each page, just to give you an idea of where things lay. Now we're going to click on the page break preview button, which is down here by our Zoom. Once again, it shows you where page 1 and page 2 is. You're going to select A1 through K19, page setup group, which is right here. We're going to click the print area button. And we want to set print area. What this does is this allows you just to select a portion of your worksheet to print. So everything that's gray won't be printed if you want to print right now. To turn this back off, you would click print area, clear print area. So then it allows you to have both pages again. Alright, now we're going to insert page breaks into our worksheet. You're going to click in A20. And in your page setup group, you want breaks. You're going to insert page break. And it shows you that this is now on the second page. Okay, then click in A35. We're going to insert a page break here too. Let's go to page break, and then insert page break. Alright, then we're going to click back on our page layout button. And you want to verify that they're each on separate pages. Each table is. Next, we're going to add print titles. In our page setup group, we're going to click the print titles button. You're going to click in the rows to repeat at top button, or box. And then on our worksheet, we're going to select A1 through A4. And it should show up like it is on the board with the dollar signs again. And then click OK. Now, if you scroll down to your second and third page, it now has the titles like the first one had. Alright, now we're going to work with our header and footer. Make sure you're in page layout view and zoom to 90%. Make sure you're scrolled to the top of the first page. And in the left section of the header, you're going to type file name. Now, we could actually go through and type our file name, or if you go to the header and footer tools bar, you can click on the file name button, and it'll insert it for you.
Where's the file name button at again?
You're going to go to the header and footer tool design bar. It says file name.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, then hit the tab key twice. And as you can see, it inserted our file name when we hit tab. Now we're going to insert the current date. Once again, we could type this out, or if you go to the header and footer tool bar and hit current date, it'll put it in there for you. Now we want to go to our footer, so click go to footer, and we want to click in the center. And we're going to type page, and then space, then we're going to click page number, then hit space and type up, and space again. And then we're going to click number of pages. So this will tell you what page you're on of how many pages. Then press tab. And you're going to type prepared by and then put your name. Click out of your footer and scroll through your pages to make sure it's on all of them. Now we're going to set our page margins. Click on page layout. Click the margins button, and we want wide. And that sets a 1-inch margin around your paper. Right? Save your file. Go back to normal view, and to do that, you're going to go back down to your zoom. That's the very first button. And your dotted lines, those are your page breaks, where each page will print. And that's all with our tutorial.